It's beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I will be a very happy queen standing next to you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to be anywhere near here. I really enjoy food. Now, just before we get into this, I want to address, yes, I do fully realize I kind of look like a fucking paintbrush. It's something that's been mentioned before, and now I just have to finally address it, and I don't really know what to do about it. My hair makes me look like a fucking brush. Alright, well, now that that's been said, I'm sure the top comment in this video will be Drudernell Gay Paintbrush. So here we go. There's been many Cold War mods for HOI4 in the past, but this one is pretty good. It's definitely one of the better ones, and I'm really hoping the development continues because I think there's a lot of potential here. Oh my god, wait a second. I guess 7-11 hasn't happened yet. I don't know how interesting this video is going to be, but I'm just so excited to see a new map with all new portraits. So here's the world in 1949, and there's definitely a lot of things to go over. Like obviously NATO, who has a pretty strong holds, not obviously as powerful as the Millennium Dawn mod though, because Papa Stalin has gotten a whole lot thicker since we last saw him. And damn, is that shit nice. Mao is beginning to get a lot of traction here in China, and I'm sure he should win within the first like year or two, right? And then of course we have this kind of awkwardly straight line. I don't know why that looks so strange. I'm guessing North Korea was still functioning like a normal country at this time. This guy's got some beautiful fucking teeth. I didn't know this, but Iran is clearly elected some sort of alien species as their leader. I don't know if this is supposed to be part of his disguise, but that's clearly not a normal human forehead. I'm not sure if we'll see anything exciting happen in Cuba, but I'm really hoping for it. I don't know how long this campaign is gonna last though, because I think there's gonna be a lot of crashes. Now, of course, as always, we're gonna have to deal with fucking Franco, because he's probably not going to be going anywhere for the next 25 years. We'll also have to see if the Italian leader is a little bit more competent than little Benito. I don't know how good Luigi is going to be able to do here. He might still be having acid trips about plumbers and shit. Let's see how fast Nintendo demonetizes me now. All right, and finally we have Truman here, leading the US. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to stand up to Daddy Stalin. The Warsaw Pact is gonna be pretty hard to take down. So already, we've got a civil war in Vietnam to start this off. Laos, though, is here to help out a little bit. Oh wait, no, that doesn't matter at all. They, like, immediately peaced out. Well, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine like that. That won't come back into the future and backfire at all. What happened to Greece? Where did this name come from? Or wait a second, who the hell are you guys? Well, you're a puppet. I can see that. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a pretty big learning experience for me. I hate to break it to you, but if you thought a guy that sits here and looks like a fucking paintbrush knew a lot about the Cold War, you're sadly mistaken. All right, so I guess there's a couple wars going on besides just the Chinese Civil War. We got Malaya fighting for their independence and some reclamation from Turkestan. Well, either way, Mao should wrap up this war within the next couple months. Oh, also, I wanted to draw attention to the massive focus tree for the Soviet Union. Like, I'm still scrolling, guys. I am still scrolling. Whereas on the other side of things, the USA still has a default one. Okay, please, for the love of God, fix that immediately. But I understand this is a pretty new mod, and at least the British have lots of things to do. Seriously, this man is just absolutely terrifying. Like, this isn't even a joke. Because clearly a demon has taken over his body. Oh, wait, no, I think I said something wrong. Malaya was fighting like a civil war or something. Or, actually, I don't know what the hell was going on. Nonetheless, they're chilling here anyways. They're democratic and a protectorate of the UK. Oh, and I forgot this is still around the time where Bangladesh is still called Pakistan. That confused the shit out of me at first. Wow, Mao, it's beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I will be a very happy queen standing next to you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to be anywhere near here. I really enjoy food. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Let's just ignore this and move on. I'm really hoping we see Hitler pop up at some point and start leading Argentina. We all know he's there somewhere at this time. Here's a pretty cool new ideology that I haven't seen yet. Centrism, a form of government which wants to achieve common sense solutions that appropriately address current and future needs. I actually did not know that was the definition of it. I thought it was something else entirely. Well, I guess I'm really glad I read that. I'm trying to see Mao's decision making when it comes to his also massive focus tree. Something with Korea might definitely be coming up. That or just a war with the Soviet Union. Anything is totally possible. Oh yeah, and West Berlin is still democratically controlled. We'll see how long that lasts when World War III happens. This does seem to be pretty inaccurate though. Yeah, there's no way this is right. I might actually boost that up if nothing happens in the next like 2 or 3 years. I actually just noticed there's a shit ton of ideologies in this mod, which makes me very happy. I can always do more ideological world videos. Stalin hasn't been doing anything super interesting in terms of his focus trees, although it is kind of hard to tell with all these underscores. Canada's leader, Louis, just looks like a straight up porn star. Like one of those really, really old ones that should have retired a long time ago. He'll definitely be number 1 in the top 10 DILF list. Okay, so North Korea has joined the Warsaw Pact, and it looks like there is actually a small sliver. Can they pass through this shit? I don't know. Maybe they can't, but I was gonna say there was a way for the Soviet Union to get over here. I guess technically they can. That was confusing though. I did not know the Dominican Republic was fascist. Okay, when did that happen? All right, so it's April 1953, and it's time to raise this up. It's just way too low right now. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, here we go. Yugoslavia joined the Warsaw Pact. That's a much more clean border now, I think. And I guess the Japanese formed their own faction. I can't even see it right now, though. Okay, so that's gonna be fun. Wait, the German Democratic Republic declared war on the German Democratic Republic. What the hell's going on? Oh, okay, that's probably pretty bad. The very most eastern side of Germany started the Civil War, and if they join NATO, the whole world's done. But if they don't join NATO, they won't last very long. All right, what the hell is this? Okay, I clearly don't know anything. Anything at all. This seems like some make-believe shit, and apparently it's a colony of France's. Yeah, this is clearly not real. I don't know if I believe this. Oh, okay. Another member of the Warsaw Pact then. All right, so luckily I did have the Cold War finally break out into World War III, as well as for some reason Mao is at war with the Soviet Union. Oh, and there you go. I guess Israel joined the Asian Union. Just randomly like that, the Israelis are gonna be friends with Japan. But Japan is at war, so I guess they needed the help. So basically, Stalin is fighting both China and all of NATO. Or almost all of NATO. I'm not sure why France hasn't joined in yet. And plus, isn't Stalin gonna die soon? I'm not sure if he was supposed to make it this long. Oh yeah, that dude died in 1953. I don't know what he's still doing here. All right, well, Luigi is doing his thing, and he's pushing actually kind of far into Hungarian territory. Oh, and let's not forget that North Korea is at war with China. I don't really know how that worked out. Well, I'm assuming it's because of their faction, but I don't know how this happened. And of course, the first thing China does is take out Mongolia here. Still holding on to that like 1,000-year grudge I see, because they haven't really taken anybody else out. So damn, y'all just messed up. Okay, yep, we can confirm Luigi is already at least 10 times better than Benito. He's putting all of NATO directly on his back, just carrying the team. Oh, but he is now officially at war with all of the Warsaw Pact. Just keep eating the mushrooms. You'll be fine. Hey UK, what's going on here? A majority of your population are now commies. What the fuck did you do? Whoa, Norway. Okay, wow. Speaking of top 10 DILFs. Oh, this is kind of interesting also. So Egypt has reverted back to a kingdom, I guess. There is no monarchy ideology, I don't think, in this mod, but they're reactionary. Oh, damn, now NATO is invading through the Baltic Sea. This looks like it's going well, but at the same time, I don't know how long this is gonna last. And, oh yeah, why not just, you know, start the Korean War as well? Who cares at this point? Which actually, South Korea doesn't have a faction. Not yet, at least. So, this might be kind of interesting. And wow, they're just demolishing the North pretty easily. Wait, what the hell's the point of that? Why go after Franco? I mean, don't get me wrong, I really don't want to defend this bastard, because he shows up in every single video. But Stalin's already getting his ass kicked right now. I don't see why he's making it worse. I mean, the West is doing fine so far. I can't believe they're this successful in this invasion. But I think China has got to deserve most of the credit here. All right, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to call this because the game continues to crash. And it's actually the worst I've ever seen because it will not go any later than August. I did kind of know that if the Cold War did break out, more than likely this mod was not gonna be able to handle it because the entire world's at war. Oh, and also, both the Soviet Union and China both have over 50 million manpower. That probably doesn't make things much better. Mao's a general? I didn't know that. Mao's just leading the charge himself. What a guy. What a guy. I kind of wanted to wait and see if Eisenhower would have been elected, but we got stuck with Truman this entire time. Something really weird is going on in Bolivia. I'm not sure exactly what ideology this is. Nothing happened in Venezuela, even though they're ideologically split between all sorts of things. Oh, there we go, and Cuba's just straight up fascist now. All right, good job, guys. Don't let Fidel tell you what to do. I don't really see why France isn't in NATO. That was kind of confusing. And he's not even helping out in the war. I do think this mod was worth it for the simple fact that it had amazing portraits. The alien is still controlling Iran, making sure they don't get involved in these stupid human conflicts. And of course, another Hearts of Iron 4 video where New Zealand and Australia don't do shit. Come on, guys. You're the new South America now. Oh, Portugal's also fascists. Okay, I really didn't know any of this stuff, and I'm really hoping this mod continues to get better so at least I can be an educated paintbrush. And finally, here's the war window, which I do find pretty interesting because, yeah, Mao is over here by himself. He did lose over 3 million men, though, whereas the Soviets lost not even 1 million, and their smaller states aren't even really trying that hard. Damn, though, Stalin's got 474 factories. That is pretty ridiculous. Oh, and finally, here's the Soviet-American War. So I think these two actually did just declare war on each other. I just missed it. There really isn't much loss here on the Warsaw side of things. The Brits are sacrificing a bunch of men, and wow, okay, that is just fucking sad. World War III, the biggest war ever, and the US is surprisingly not even really trying. Well, as I said, this was really cool. I hope that there is some more variation. I'm not sure exactly if you could play this again and we'd see different things happen. I mean, I kind of doubt it. Usually that takes, you know, several updates before a mod can have crazy alternative timelines. But I definitely look forward to that in the future. I would love to see a lot more here because this was fun. Especially if we can continue to get it to maybe the 1960s at some point. That would be amazing. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And of course, big thanks to Johan, Elfie, Destiny Fucker 9000, Michael Ghazi, Jane Copeland, Blackstar 185, Wyone, Spatial Winter W, Kirby, and Furry Cruz for being my crack daddies. If you want to support me, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description down below. Thank you so much for helping, Crack Boy.